What's going on, Wisdom family? Today has been a day of technical difficulties. I don't know what's been going on today. Today was a day. If you guys are in the Atlanta area, then you already know that it has been storming here, and that's pretty much what it has been. So I'm gonna give y'all some time to come on in the room. All right, I was supposed to go live at 7:30. It's 8 o'clock, but that's okay. Y'all will catch up with me. Okay, Nesto's one of his folks done said, I don't know if it was him or somebody else, said truth will set free. I believe what he meant was the truth will set you free. I'm pretty sure that's what Nesto meant. He meant the truth will set you free. That ain't what he said, but that's certainly what he meant. Nesto gonna get himself together one of these days. But anyway, like I said, apologize for my tardiness. Let's go ahead and greet the Wisdom family over here. I am Mrs. BB said, hey, WD and everyone. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, good evening, WD and fam. Shani Michonne said, on my other black job and waiting. She on her other. How many black jobs you got? Okay. On my other black job. Okay. So I'll let y'all know the shenanigans are loaded. Andrea said, hello, everyone. So we're going to get into this jail call where basically Nesto tells Sonya that Shirley has cut him off. Okay. Yes. Shirley's like, I'm done. No more jail calls. No, I'm not dealing with the commissary no more. I am done. So Shirley done cut Nesto off. And then Sonya had to break the news to Nesto that he got some more charges. So we're going to get into this call right now. Go ahead and hit the like button and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can participate in the live chat. All right, let's go. I got too many screens open, y'all. All right, here we is. Here we go.
This video contains calls made in July of 2023. You will hear Nesto and Sonia talk about his current charges, new charges, Shirley, and more. In this first call, Nesto thanks Sonia for the attorney that came to see him on this day. If you remember, Sonia had asked Dion for the $250 to see this new attorney. Take a listen.
You woke up from your nap?
I didn't take a nap. How are you?
Good, I'm good. Thank you so very much. He gonna come back at the end of the week. He visited me on the Zoom. And yeah.
It wasn't in person?
No, it was not in person. He said he's gonna come back this week. And I told him what I got. Shit, told him what I got and what I got. Shit, that's it. He
said he seemed interested in that?
Huh?
He seemed interested in that?
I told him I had 5 racks first. You know, I said, got 5 racks, I might be able to come with to get started, to get started. Then I said, well, hold on, that's what I want to hit you with. I got this right here, YZWZ. And then I broke it down. He said, well, sleep on it tonight. But I'm still going to come back and see you and go through everything.
Right. That's what we pay for.
Yeah.
He got to eat.
Huh?
Go ahead, what you say?
He got to get what?
No, I said, yeah, because that's what I paid for.
Yeah.
What you paid for? Wait a minute. Sonya talking about she paid for something? Okay, this is from July 11th, 2023. So by this point, yeah, we don't already know that Shirley is done. But what did Sonya actually pay for something like for real? Did she really pay for something, y'all? Listen, I don't know. I'm suspicious about that one. But anyway, she said, oh yeah, what I paid for? Sonya, Kimberly Denson want to know, is you drunk? Okay. Is you drunk? Okay. Because I don't know if she drunk, but Sonya like to get high every now and again. You know what? Maybe Sonya be on that nitrous like Diddy, allegedly. I'm just saying, like maybe she like a little laughing gas every now and again. That's why she be like, fun times, love you more, right? I don't know. Wow, Sonya's always on something, but she don't never stand on nothing. Not even Nesto's business. Anyway.
You got to come back. You got to come back in person and bring me. You're going to bring me everything I need.
All the paperwork? Yeah.
You're going to bring all that. said, and he said that, and I also told him this is what I could use for payment. And he's like, yeah, you're right, but I told him there's no nothing on it. And if it was financial, it would have showed by now. It don't take no year to do that. Yeah, and then
right, especially when they took it, they supposed to have had the evidence at the time they took it. You don't just take it talking about you foresee some shit happening.
Right.
No, you're supposed to have the evidence at the time you took my shit.
Right, and he's gonna call her to verify. And I also told him if he want to read the statement, what I want from the lab on here, what they said, why they took it, this and that. Boom, he said I need that. So he gonna sleep over tonight, and he gonna let me know. I told him I give him 50. He said 40, but I'm giving you 50 because you got to sell. Yes, ma'am.
He said 40. Nesto said, nah, I'm going to give you 50 because you got to sell. What is it that this lawyer is supposed to be selling? Maybe you should have had Sonya sell a little something. Something you would have had your bond money. Maybe, I'm just saying. What is it that this lawyer is supposed to be selling? All right. None of y'all is in the building. Say, hey, y'all. All right. Listen, I cannot take Nesto's ebonics in the mush mouth. I'm telling you, you listen to Nesto too long, and you gonna develop your own case of mush mouth. But anyway, we gonna keep listening because this is a long call, and there's a possibility we might have to do this in 2 parts. But let me just say this: Nesto think the truth is gonna set him free, but that only applies when you ain't committed crimes for 40 years. Okay, I'm just saying.
Exactly what I need the rest of it to go to. So he said, okay. So you're going to sleep on it? You're going to get back with me in 2 days, he said. And this is what I like. My other one, he ain't got no private investigator. This man, he could be lying.
He got his shit, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he got some other shit going on right here.
That's good, because then he can work with the other, too. You get me? And kind of like some things I need you to kind of spill over into that and assist old boy, because he ain't too strong. Because I told him, I'm not happy with his representation. I said, but it is what it is. We were stuck with that at this point. But I said, I'm not completely happy with the things that he's, doing and missing out on. And, that whole, he need to be following up on her shit to see what she's saying, what's going on with her stuff.
Yeah, but you got to understand that these folks know each other. So, they're going to talk amongst each other.
Oh, I know.
You see what I'm saying? So, that's how that goes. He going to come on to finish.
He know him. He said he know him, but he didn't say it in a negative light. He was like, yeah, I do know who you're talking about. And I was like, yeah.
I am being attacked, y'all. Gigi is, what's going on, Mama? She is all over me. I'm being attacked, y'all. I can't even give no commentary. I can't think straight. I don't want no kisses. Thank you. I don't want no kisses. Give the real Vivi a kiss. She wants some kisses. I don't want no kiss. Come on, Gigi. I don't want no kisses. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on, get down, Mama. Good God. I got slobbered, y'all. Now, all day, they have not really bothered me too tough. But as soon as I get on live, you know how little kids are. These are my babies. All right? As soon as you get to do something, they need something. Anyway, Sonya sound real invested now that she allegedly done spent some of her money on something. I mean, she has some real attitude in her voice right there. I'm just saying, she sound like the big bad wolf over here. If you can do better, why didn't you represent Nesto, huh? Why didn't you get his motions filed? I'm just saying. Just saying.
He needs to brush up on. I mean, it is what it is. Can't get mad at the truth. Get out your feelings.
Yeah, it's about my freedom right now. So he broke some things down so quickly. So. Yeah, so he's going to come back in 2 days, see me in person, and bring me all the stuff. That's what he said.
Okay, good. So how's my first day today? Did I do good?
Huh?
Did I do good my first day?
You 2 years in the game. What the fuck you talking about? You 2 years in the game, man. Hey, man, you done bored old folks out the way, man. Come on now. It is what it is. You got to come on now. It's all yours now. Hey, the big motherfucking pre-votes is yours now. You got to ride and ride.
Baby, that ain't nothing to celebrate. Nesto done said, look, it's yours now. You wanted it? Here you go. It's yours. He done told her the prevost. He's talking about his he talking about this right here, that nasty bus. Okay. He done told her the prevost is hers. You 2 years in the game. You done bullied everybody out the way. Sure did. Shirley gone, Dre gone. Okay. Lamont is in Dubai. And when he in his office, he don't want to talk. Okay. And his son Dion, you know, every other day, one of his friends is you know, getting taken out. So if his friends ain't getting taken out, he taking the clothes out the dryer or folding some clothes. So I'm just saying, everybody gone. It's all you, Sonya, now. It's the Sonya show now. You wanted Nesto, you got him.
You got to drive that thing hard. So yeah, so I thank you for that. That'd be even mindful with me. So we're gonna see, and he said he gonna get these records he gotta get. So that's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot finna go down. But this is right here is scary. This part is scary.
Oh, I know.
There's some scary shit right here.
Now Nesto is scared. He wasn't scared when he was scheming and scamming. He wasn't scared when he was running Shirley's name and Steve Harvey's name all through the streets so he can find him some new victims. Okay, he wasn't scared when he was taking women's down to the green waters and taking their cars and giving them away or buying him some new vehicles for his damn self. He wasn't scared then. Okay, he wasn't scared when he was running cars, running pharmaceuticals. He wasn't scared. He wasn't scared when he was in that nasty bus. Okay, allegedly committing Sodom and Gomorrah with them nasty ass toys. Okay. Yeah, he went. Now all of a sudden this is some scary ish. Nesto, if you don't stop it, now all of a sudden it's scary. Okay, Nesto, you should have been scared 40 years ago. Okay, maybe you should have been scared when you got out of the pen doing 10 or 13 years or whatever it was. Maybe you should have been scared then. You weren't scared of marrying Shirley Strawberry knowing that you falsified documents because you knew you had some other wives and you're in divorce. You weren't scared then. Why are you scared now? I'm just curious.
I'm just glad when this is done.
Huh?
I said I should be glad when it's all done.
Man. Boy, you gonna sleep good tonight because you've been running your brain today. You ain't running your ass, you're running your brain today. Yeah, you're running it today.
I think my day went kind of.
I still got jokes. He said you running today. You ain't running with your ass. You running today. Nesto, that's messed up. That's messed up. You listen. That's what you signed up for, though. Okay? That is what you signed up for. See, you was running around with your beautiful wife, going to fancy restaurants, going to the Met Gala, going to all the industry parties and whatnot. Okay, but now you got this one right here. Okay, now this is who you stuck with. Okay, and yes, she gonna have to run to the bathroom about 14 times a day. Are you ready for that? Okay, and when she gets 60 ball, all right, you probably gonna be the one having to wipe her ass every single time. Okay, so get get ready. And Sonya, you get ready because it's gonna be a long ride and a long journey because your boy ain't going any place no time soon.
Fucked up because not fucked up, but it just started off kind of rocky because Ralph missed the court hearing this morning. And then they try to kind of sideways try to come at me as if it was my fault. And I was like, I needed my list of all my hearings. I told you had a hearing today. I sent you the link and I prepped you last Wednesday. So what are you talking? And it's on the calendar. You know, the judge was pissed. He didn't show up and told her to get another counsel.
I don't know who is Ralph, but if Ralph was dependent on Sonya, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. Okay. Sonya only does work she only works 1 day a week, and that's Mondays. If she didn't forget that she was supposed to do it the Monday before that and the Monday before that. So if you was dependent on Sonya, Ralph, that was your first mistake. Just saying.
You know, because it wasn't a good look. And he said he was feeling some type of way all day about that. And I was like, so I get my other stuff with her, and then she was like, Ralph said that, why is this? And I said, first of all, Ralph's never done an expungement or a seal of record, so he doesn't even know what he's talking about or eviction. So all this stuff he's talking about, I've been doing those without his help.
Yeah, Nesto, I'm saying the same thing. Because I'm wondering how many more lies we gonna hear tonight. Okay, how many more lies are we gonna hear from Sonya tonight? Sonya was talking big talk back then, y'all. Do y'all remember these calls when Sonya was talking like real big talk? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She ain't talking that big talk no more. All she doing is crying about the bloggers. Okay, but where is this energy? Right? Where did it go? What happened?
I said he just in his he's been getting on my nerves all day. I was like, he fucked up this morning. He forgot that thing. He tried to make it seem like it was me. Like, it's not my fault.
It probably was your fault, Sonya. I'm just saying, you probably forgot to remind him. You know how somebody tell you to remind them of something and then you forget that they told you, so you forgot to remind them. You forgot that you were supposed to remind them, right? Yeah. I don't know, but she's really going in on something that's really non-essential as far as I'm concerned. So who you trying to convince that this wasn't your screw up? I'm just saying. Just
told you. I sent you the link, and I called you. You didn't answer the phone. I called you. The judge called you. You know, so it is what it is. My shit is on point. My part is done. I do what I'm supposed to do.
Do we have to take a shot every time Nesto says, I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering if we're going to have to play a drinking game every time Nesto says, because he knows she's full of crap.
But you know what? Some people are like that, because he tried that last year with me when he messed up and then tried to come at me. And I just looked at him like, man, I will quit this fucking job. He's not paying. It's not like he's paying any freaking kind of money.
What? That's because volunteers don't get paid, Sonya. Okay? That's because interns typically don't get a check. That was back in the day when Sonya actually had a job. And then, I don't know, she was supposed to be working at a baseball field, a baseball game, getting some experience because she wanted to open up a club. Sonya's all over the place.
So I'm like, I will quit this damn job in a heartbeat and go get me a stupid job that pay a lot and I ain't got to think. That's what I really want, a job I ain't got to really think. So the deal's supposed to go through with the club.
You said what?
They get King of Diamonds. They supposed to sign off tomorrow. They're in agreement. All the paperwork is finalized. Vic, the one that...
Oh, Nesto, don't get excited. Don't get excited too tough. MMPD's finest said, hey, everybody. Real BB said, we always need a drinking game with these fools. For real. We might have to wait till the end of the week, y'all. I'm not trying to be responsible for y'all not showing up for work because Wisdom wanted to play another drinking game. But anyway, yeah, Nesta, don't. This girl said she wants a job where she don't have to do much and she ain't got to think. That's the kind of job that she wants. She wants a job where she ain't got to think, okay? If that's the job you wanted, then you definitely shouldn't have gotten no damn dogs and you shouldn't have had any kids. And if you want a job where you ain't got to think, I got one for you. It involved laying on your back, okay? There you go. That's a job where you ain't got to think, okay? Anyway.
It's the one that owns all those strip clubs. He's supposed to be 25% partner with Alex. And then they got a big offer to open up a club in Vegas, which I kept telling them, go to Vegas, fuck Atlanta, go to Vegas. I'm trying to tell you, Vegas is about to be the spot. And he was like, yeah. I was like, no. I'm telling y'all, go open up a King of Diamonds in Vegas. The one here is trash. I don't fuck that one up. Learn what you did wrong here and go to Vegas. Because that was when they told me to come down here to Atlanta and open up a King of Diamonds in Atlanta, right? And he was like, I said, yeah, because Atlanta's the spot. You're pushing away from South Beach and Miami, and Atlanta's the new hub. And so now, all this fucking crime that's going on, I'm like, yeah, you gotta go to Vegas. Vegas got the football field coming, they got the baseball, they got the NBA coming there. It's a vacation spot. Everybody goes there. The weather is it. Like, and it's a 3-hour drive from LA. Can't beat it. All around. It's perfect. Perfect.
Okay, we are not playing the drinking game tonight, but Nesto damn sure did say, okay. Yeah, this would have been a good one, but yeah, it's midweek, and one of my mods said, "Look, good evening, no drinking games. All right, I got work too early in the doggone morning, wisdom. I ain't with the shenanigans tonight. We're not doing it tonight." Whatever happened to King of Diamonds? Whatever happened to King of Diamonds? She was supposed to open a club, King of Diamonds. I believe she was working at a similar club in Miami. Okay. And was a manager, but you just up and left. You said it. When I'm ready to go, I just up and leave. I don't even know if she gave those people 2-week notice. Who knows what happened? But yeah, so Sonia was opening up. She was going to open up a strip club. Yeah, okay. Yep. Just like she was going to remind Ralph about a case that he had. And I'm pretty damn sure that she did not remind Ralph about the case. And he completely forgot. He got caught up. Okay. Like I got caught up before this live trying to fix some things and get some things in order after last night's storm and lost track of time. All right. Ralph lost track of time and realized, oh crap, I'm supposed to be in court. Okay. And Sonia sitting there. Hey, Nestos. Yeah, I'm at work. Okay, call me later. Call me like at 5. Girl, bye.
So that's what
and we could park our RV there. I'm going wherever you go. Don't start with me.
Oh, okay. You so excited about that shit.
Yeah, she real excited, Nesto. She said, I'm going to go wherever you go. Well, Nesto's going to jail and to hell. So are you prepared? Are you prepared? Well, he's already in jail, but I mean prison. He's going to prison and to hell. So are you prepared to go wherever Nesto goes? I don't think so. She ain't even coming to his court cases, his hearings, no more.
Yet scared.
You're scared?
I said, yet scared.
What you scared about?
Tough, man. Because the ability.
Hold on. What you scared of?
Because I went in this with my walls kind of fucking down, so I kind of like open. So that is new to me. I've never been open.
You know what? This been new to you for how long? Because you've been saying the same thing for a minute now. You know that, right?
Sonya was open, all right. Them legs was open, okay, spread wide and hung low. That's yeah. Them legs was open. She was open, all right. Okay. Talking about she's scared. Well, I would be scared too if I was messing around with another woman's husband, especially somebody like Shirley Strawberry, who knows a lot of people in the industry and can shut you down from opening any kind of business if you were any kind of person of integrity. I'm just saying, which you're not. But yeah, she talking about she's scared because my walls were kind of down. Yeah, Sonya was scared that exactly what happened was going to happen. One, she was scared that Nesto would never leave his wife and she would always be a side chick. Okay. 2, she was scared that if she did get with Nesto, that he would eventually go back to his wife if he had the chance, because she knows she is no Shirley Strawberry. Okay. But she's scared of putting herself out there, which she already did, and not being loved in return, because Nesto is for everybody. He for the streets. Okay. Nesto is what you classify as CD. Okay. Community DICK. He will sleep with anybody and everybody, especially if he think he can get a dime from him.
You can get another song, can you get another song?
No, that's all I know.
Oh, okay.
Look at you. How about that?
Are you getting to the point? Are you getting defensive when somebody talk about me?
I ain't been defensive about you, but nobody talks bad about you. They don't do it to me. I mean, Tanya had her little speech, but I didn't even respond to her. So, other than that, remember she was saying, "Are you sure you want to waste your time? Because he doesn't have any money, you know, all that shit." And I just looked at her, whatever.
Yes, and you should have listened to your sister. You should. Tanya got some sense. Okay, wherever Tanya is, she got some damn sense. Yeah. You sure you want to waste your time with a man that just commit crimes and just keep getting locked up? And now he locked up. Nesto lost everything. Okay, this is a year later. Nesto has no money. What can he do for Sonia? He talking about the Prevost is yours now. What Prevost? What Prevost? He had been traded in that great mobile. for Shirley's truck, for her G-Wagon. What? Anyway, I can't. But that was a good question. Why would Sonya want to spend her time with this man, okay, who don't have a dime to his name? And Sonya don't seem like she know how to manage funds either.
Hold on. How she know what I got going on?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Nestos, everybody know what you got going on, bro. You for the streets, your business in the streets, your name is mud in these streets. I'm just saying, we all know what you got going on, which ain't shit. Okay, you don't got nothing going on because you just sitting there in Cobb County Detention Center, just listening. All right, and trying to stay under the radar.
Because I don't tell her anything because I know her mouth is big. So I don't talk to her about that.
She don't know what's going on with me. She just knows like
no, she don't know. That's all.
Nestos. She heard about it on them jail calls. Just saying.
She know.
Wow.
That's all she know. And but again, like I said,
she's a gold digger. She's a gold digger. I see that.
It's weird what she is.
No, your side chick is a gold digger, but why can't you see that? Okay, Sonya got with Nesto because she thought Nesto had some money. She thought she was gonna get a little something. But Sonya didn't see a dime. Nesto has never taken Sonya on any vacations. Okay, did he buy her a car? No. Okay, she didn't get a G-Wagon. She didn't get a ring. She didn't get a G-Wagon. Okay, Sonya opened up her legs, okay, to a married man and got nothing, absolutely nothing in return. Okay, Nesto getting kind of defensive. She don't know what I got. We all know what you got. You ain't got nothing. Okay, if you're in jail right now and you've been in jail for a whole year, okay, and with all these crimes you done committed, nope. But you see how the sisters are doing, Tanya, and then the other one, I don't know, I can't remember all the names, but you see how the other ones are doing. Okay, 3 years later, she's still chasing after this jailbird. Okay, because he gave her a liquid V experience.
Yes, because it's not in a sense, yes, but in a sense, no. But in a sense, she doesn't. Just a bit different. Let's say that. She's more a bit different. Trisha's more the cheerleader, and Tanya's more of the let me tell you everything that's wrong and why you shouldn't.
Oh,
person.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And but everybody else has been very supportive and cool. The kids are cool, you know what I'm saying? A brother, that's fucked up. How they doing now?
They've been supportive because they don't like you. Okay? They're not trying to give you any good advice. No good advice because they don't like you. The one person that actually cared about you was the one person who was trying to wake you up. She was trying to help you get woke. Okay? But no, you got your head up Nesto's behind. So what can you see? Because the sun ain't shining up there. I'm just saying.
So nobody's in the negative about it or thinking anything.
Well, you know what? This year gonna pass. We're gonna win. The game plan is gonna be a whole nother level, and it's gonna be okay. I really.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
well, let's hope the truth sets you free. The truth will set you free. In Jesus' time.
So, I got that. And I was telling him, he said, man, that's a big gap from them. It's a big gap, ain't it? For them 2 days.
Baby. Sonya over there clowning. See, you done messed up. Because you already said you an atheist. You used to be or practice Muslim faith. You don't anymore. Okay? She over there clowning, talking about this truth will set you free in Jesus' name. I'm gonna tell you right there. That was the beginning of her downfall right there. I mean, I think it started way before then. But when I tell you that Sonya is just some bad juju and has been bad luck for Nesto, like Nesto, you don't get it, okay? You talking about somebody put roots on you. Ain't nobody put no roots on you. You just entertaining a side chick, okay? Who do things like that, okay? You girl, you ain't scared? Mocking the Lord like that, you ain't scared, okay? You scared of moving forward with Nesto because you don't want to get your little heart broke, but you ain't scared of you know what? Go ahead with it. Nesto said, man, that's a big gap from them. It's a big gap, ain't it, for them 2 dates? Okay, Nesto.
Yeah.
You gonna have a big gap, but it ain't gonna be the gap you think it's gonna be.
That's what I thought.
Right, especially if you fall back and come back around me. You know what I'm saying? And 2 years later, if that's what it was, like, why would you come back around me ever?
Thank you.
For it to be a part 2.
Come on now. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. It don't make sense.
No, that makes no sense. But he broke it down. He understands what's going on. I just gotta figure this thing out. With this, I'm hoping that works.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna turn that down. I see white boys do it all the time since I've been here.
Yeah.
But you ain't white. That don't apply to you.
That's why I got I differ. But when you don't have time, if you don't have time, you're not focused like that. You don't think like that. You just want the money.
Right.
You don't want the other shit. But see, this is extra.
But you know what? Because this is such an outlaw stuff. It's a high, publicity case, and they know what that shit means. Because they used to take them white lawyers just take them high publicity cases for free just to get their name out there. Because it's gonna bring me 5 more. It's gonna bring me 6 more people right here. If I get this, oh my God, everybody gonna be calling me. I do this one right. But some lawyers don't understand that.
No, they don't.
And they be half-assed and making themselves look bad because the comments was like, what kind of lawyer he got? What's up with his lawyer? Like, they was on his ass. And I'm like, all right, you need to step his game up because that's going to cause you to lose clients. Like, no, don't do that because he sucked. Because I seen him, he was on such and such case and he sucked. Like, yeah. You can lose your business or you can blow the fuck up and be that person.
Well, you wouldn't know because none of your businesses have survived. None of your businesses have been successful at all. I'm just saying. Interesting how Nesto's getting all excited hearing about lawyers that'll just take a case because they know they're going to get 5 more. Let me just take this case because this is going to help my career and I'm going to get 5 more. But had a problem when Officer Fields took his case and became a detective from the case because, she caught the big fish. Okay. So that was the problem. But he ain't got no problem, with these young white lawyers saying, hey, let me just take this. This is a good one. Let me take this case because I know I'm going to get some more after this. Nesto, if you don't sit your behind down in the corner somewhere and be quiet.
Be to go to. All it takes is one case. Just like with OJ, all of them blew up after OJ.
They all blew up. I think that works in New York now, I think.
Well, not the prosecutor. They were humiliated because they lost. But the defense team blew up.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
The prosecutor was mad because all their lives didn't work with the crooked-ass police.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your OJ on.
I can't remember. Did he have the money to pay them? Was OJ on both?
Yeah. He had money there. They didn't sue him. The parents didn't sue him civilly yet till after that was over.
Nestos, are you seriously asking if O.J. Simpson had money to pay them lawyers? If I'm not mistaken, didn't he have Johnny Cochran represent him? Right? Big time lawyer represent him. Everybody remember that. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Yes, he had money. Not like fake money that he stole from other people. You can't pay your lawyer with monopoly money, okay? You can't pay your lawyer in IOUs, okay? And I don't know what money Sonya thinks she contributed toward a lawyer, but anyway.
Then he came after his money civilly and got him. But then he started working deals in his daughter's name. They couldn't touch that shit. Black people. I'll put that in my daughter's name. But yeah.
Okay. She should be about 50, 60 now, ain't she? Yeah, no, he about what, 70? 80?
He ain't that old. He about 70.
About 70?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I remember that shit like yesterday right now, looking at that shit on TV. That white ass Bronco. He made Bronco famous.
Sure did, didn't he?
Oh my goodness. Was he out on bail then? Oh, he was locked up.
That's when he wanted to arrest him.
No, I'm saying, was he out on bail? Did he ever let him?
When he did the Bronco, yeah, he got on bond. He got on bond after that.
He did?
Yeah. You can get out on bond, you get indicted. You got to go to court. That's all. It's the same thing. A charge and indictment. You can get out on bond.
I can't tell. I ain't out on
a charge and an indictment. She just said that's the same thing, Sonia. Real BB said her ass paid the $250. That was about it. Okay. Nestos, yes, he got, everybody gets a bond but you. Everybody can get bonded out but you. Okay. They don't want you to get bonded out. They tired. So apparently she paid $250 for the consultation. $2. $250 for a consultation compared to the thousands of dollars that Shirley Strawberry wasted on his illiterate, ungrateful, ignorant ass. I had to add ignorant to it. And Pecan said, WD, I had to put my glasses on to see how beautiful your hair is. Yep, it's fire. Well, thank you very much. I it's about doggone time, right? About time I got my hair done. I'm just saying. Listen, I can't be over here making fun of Sonya and my head is the hair sitting on top of my doggone head. I had to get my hair done.
I know because they keep trying to trip you up on some different new shit for whatever reason. Them people went down there and made you out to look like whatever.
Well, what are you talking about? Just they said, first one said they're not gonna give you nothing because your record is so bad. I said, what are you talking about?
What record? Right, her record is 1,000 times.
No, they talking about all these new charges. That's what they talking about.
Yeah, but she got 18 charges. I mean, your sexual charges is fucked up. That's what it is.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, bro.
No, you cannot even compare yourself to Erica King, bro. You can't even compare the two. Okay? No. That was hold on. Pecan, you stupid. Anyway, that was Nesto's first issue, was comparing himself to other people. Okay, he's over here because Erica King was able to get out, so he think she got out. So I know it's only a matter of time. She bonded out. She got a bond. She bonded out. Okay, but that's Erica King. You ain't Erica King. Okay, you Nestos. Okay, Erica King had a rap sheet. She committed some crimes, but not like yours. They said your rap. I remember the day I heard the lawyer say that Nesto's rap sheet was 240 something pages long. Pecan is being petty. She said, I have edges. Thank you. Well, that's because I don't pull my hair up into a ponytail, like this. Okay? Like Sonya pull her hair up so tight she can't even breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That is some fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not as bad because I know it ain't. I ain't talk about that anymore. Let's talk about what let's talk about what you can do. I'm down with that.
Me, I'm about to ball up in the bed and go sleep. No, it's 11 o'clock. Okay. I'm probably take the dog out one more time and walk her.
Is she really be walking, or she just be standing around?
She be walking. She be excited to go out because she was kicking it.
Yeah, she'd be excited to go out because you keep her in the crate all day long. You keep her locked up all day. So yes, she's excited to go outside every now and again, right? Just because your ass want to stay in the bed, don't want to wash, don't want to get dressed, okay, don't want to go outside, don't mean the dog want to be cooped up in the crate, can't move but 2 inches to the left, 2 inches to the right all day long. And after the dog done been crated or in the pen all night long. So yeah, the dog, you know what? Who told Sonya to get a dog? Who told her to get a dog? She should not have done that. She's the last person that should have a damn dog.
Okay.
Oh no, you sound like you're tired, oh man.
Man, I'm wore out. Just wore out. Just thinking about this shit all day long. This shit like being on in front of a computer all day long. Yeah. Wore out. But thank you so very much again for helping me out and believing me. Yeah, and keep fighting. But hey, God told me to get out of bed and go down there and start talking. That's how I got that card. Yeah. So everything is for a reason. So what he gonna do, he gonna go home and he gonna get on that computer and he gonna go doing his research, what he can, what he can't do, how this gonna work out, and if it's worth it. What you think he gonna do?
If he's hungry, he gonna do it.
I know she ain't questioning if he gonna do something when she don't never do a damn thing. He probably gonna do what Nesto said, okay? He gonna get on the computer. Who gave Nesto a computer anyway? But he gonna get on the computer. He gonna check some things out, all right? And no matter what he try, it just ain't gonna work. Nesto's situation is complicated. Nesto got so many charges that they had to classify them in different categories. The finance, like fraud charges, the SA charges, the CP charges that were recently, I'm not going to say dismissed, but they decided that they're not going to prosecute at this time. Okay. And I won't be surprised that them charges rear their ugly head again somewhere down the line.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, he's a
what?
Older young. I know young ones are usually hungry, but sometimes some old people be hungry too.
Sonya, you realize you old too? You're not a young chicken. I'm just saying. You kind of, you might look like you in your late 40s, early 50s, but you got the body of a 99-year-old.
Yeah, he married, so he got some structure some kind of way. I saw it on his hand. Got them old school rings on.
Okay, player.
Yeah, he got one of the pawpaw rings on.
Oh no, for real.
He got one of them gold pawpaw rings, them big joints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
he look like he about your age.
What you say?
He look like he about your age.
She said he looked like he about Nesto's age. Okay, you calling Nesto old because you said this man was old. And Nesto, why you all up in this man's ring? Like you done took one look and determined how much gold is in it, how many carats, right? If it, how many of the impurities they were able to get out of the ring, and like, why you all up in his stuff?
Yeah, you do look like about my age. Yeah, you're right. I don't like low haircut. This just make you look older.
Oh, no, they don't. You look real good with your haircut short.
What? Man, I'm talking about the most Caesar cuts. That's what I'm talking about.
When you had your hair real short, brush wave in that video your son was cutting your hair on YouTube, you look real cute there.
Sound like.
I don't know if Nesto remember this one. Do you remember the time? But you know what? He did look pretty decent in this photo. Let me move it out the way. He looked pretty decent. All right. He looked a right sight better than how he looked over here. Nesto looked like he tried to cut his own hair in this picture. That's what he looked like. He looked like he tried to do it himself. Nesto is not licensed. I don't think we have any videos of him cutting anybody's hair. I don't think so. Maybe there's one, but Nesto's never had a barber license. So, I'm just saying. But I agree. I definitely agree. I don't know how the hell we went from this to this right here, but this ain't popping at all. At all. Nesto's crimes caught up with him.
Like you put some milk chocolate on that thing, and you sell it.
Yeah.
You're
funny. You look like a real cute on that thing. I be sitting there watching and going to sleep like, Dream about people today, yeah.
You gonna dream about people today?
I think about you all the time.
Oh, okay, that's good then. You must be goddamn.
Yeah, wake up smiling.
Like you smiling?
Wake up smiling.
I'm gonna cut this shit off, but I'm gonna wait just a little longer. See what's going on.
Man, cut this shit off, of course. You're gonna go in there looking like some savage. Like, oh my God, look at this man. He's crazy. Yeah, he looked the part.
Nesto thought he was slick. Okay, he over there trying to keep his beard, his hair unkempt, and his beard long so he could look like an old ass man. So he hoped them young ones will leave him alone. Real VB said, no, WD. She got the body of a 12-year-old and the crow's feet and bags of an 88-year-old woman. Yep. And in terms of her insides, okay, she internally, all right, in terms of her health, yeah, she going on 196 in terms of her health. I'm just saying. And yes, Mr. Habitual Criminal, yes, your record, aka Rap Sheet, is a damn mess. And this old side hen is the only one that thinks you're innocent. Just slow and remedial, both of them. No, but she ain't the only one, no. She ain't the only one. Her sister wife think the same damn thing. Every man that gets charged, officially charged, okay, like Nesto says, okay, and officially indicted on charges, sister wife thinks they're innocent. Every single man. So there's no man out there that could possibly be guilty of any of the crimes that they've committed, especially when they have a rap sheet of committing similar crimes and any other crimes in the past. Because as I've said, criminals do escalate, right? They do escalate. They may start, with petty crimes over here, and then they escalate to this over there. And next thing you know, they start doing all type of weird stuff. So no, she ain't the only one. Yeah, Make It Rain reminded me. Thank you. She had 2 dogs and gave them to strangers. Can you imagine? P can't say what insides. I ain't messing with y'all tonight. I'm not messing. No, he did not have a barber license. His son had the license, and Carol, who I think it was Carol that he started the businesses with, she had the license. He never did. Okay, all he had was criminal-minded plans. That's what he had. He knew the criminal side of the business. Like, we gonna get a spot, and we going to write a check for the deposit. Okay, that check gonna bounce, but don't worry, we gonna tell him we good for it. We gonna hit him up with a little bit of cash, and then we ain't gonna pay no more rent for like the next 6 to 8 months. And then right before we get evicted, we just gonna leave. That's Nesto's criminal-minded plan.
He looked like he would. He's crazy looking. He looked loony.
Yeah.
You got going there looking like you got some sense.
Yeah.
I'm going there looking like he done gave up on life.
It sure look like it, boy. I ain't lying.
Right. You can't go in there looking like he gave up on life. You need to cut all that off. Find your finest.
Go ahead on.
I'm sorry. Find your finest.
Okay, that's cool. Now, so what day you say you going to the doctor?
You keep bringing up that. Oh.
Nesto, she don't go to doctors. I don't even know why you keep bringing it up. That's why she got all them issues she got now. She does not go to doctors. She doesn't take medicine. Okay. She don't mind doing a pharmaceutical or 2. Okay. She don't mind opening up a bag of pills or getting that $1 bill out to do some lines. And this is all allegedly, because this is for commentary, okay? Just commentary purposes, all right? Comedic purposes, okay? I have no evidence or proof that this girl has ever done one line in her life, nor that she even has access to any kind of booger sugar, okay? But the way she be acting, I'm just saying, I'm suspicious. Anyway, keep going. Let's keep going.
I'm going tomorrow. Man, what's today? Tuesday. I was supposed to go today. Today was a bad day. Tomorrow. I think I'm off tomorrow. I'm off on Wednesdays.
Are you off tomorrow? You work every other day? That's when you work every other day?
No, I'm supposed to be off on Mondays and Wednesdays. But because my boss always calls me every day, and so we be trying to like, what did you do? I'm like, why is this list not done? Because your fucking clients keep calling me, nagging the shit out of me with their little whiny asses.
Bony tail, baby girl, that's called work. Okay, it's called work. When somebody's calling and they looking for some answers, they're looking for some information. Okay, they're trying to reach one of the lawyers in your office. Okay, why are they calling you so many times? Is it because you didn't answer an email because you was gonna do it on Monday? Okay, is it because they sent you a fax and you couldn't even get your lazy behind up and walk to the fax machine because you're gonna do it tomorrow? It's called work. Okay. Why are you complaining? You shouldn't. Didn't you say you was a paralegal? How paralegals work, honey? Some of them, the lawyers leave and the paralegals still be left behind going through all the documents that they got to prepare for these court cases and carrying on. Yeah, I seen it's a couple of shows that I seen about the lawyers. I think one of them is called Suits. You ever seen Suits? I don't know what streaming service it's on now, but if y'all have never seen Suits, that is a good show about some lawyers, baby. I'm just saying. Maybe Sonya Luther King could have watched Suits, and then she could have learned a thing or two, like for real, and she might have been able to help a brother out, okay? But all she do is give him bad information.
That's why I have to stop what I'm doing and then jump on they shit. And I just get on my freaking nerves. I'm trying to figure out, pick my poison. Like, what is everything? I think at this point is getting on my nerves. If I do apartment management, that's going to get on my nerves because people are just stupid. And then if I do,
okay, but if are you gonna go work for them, whoever that place sold or whatever? Are you gonna work for them too?
if I go back to them, I will only be in the office. I don't want to be dealing with people. I will go back into the office. No,
she ain't going no damn where. Okay, she ain't going a damn place. And Sonya don't want to work. Okay, that's why she thought that she had hit the jackpot when she met Nesto. Oh, he got a motor coach. Oh, he got all these cars. Oh, I ain't got to work. Okay, and he got a wife that got money too. Oh, anyway, Paige want to know, is the victim less than 18 years old on his new charges? So at the time that she was allegedly trafficked, she was underage. She was underage at the time that she was allegedly trafficked. I believe that at the time that she was allegedly AR'd and Sodom and Gomorrah and all of that, she was of age at that time. She was over the age of 18, still relatively young. I don't know her exact age. She might have been 19, 20 at that time, I think. But yeah, and that's the issue with that particular charge, is because she was underage at the time that it occurred. So yeah, your boy is in trouble. I love Suits, and yes, just me. You heard correctly, and definitely go back on the channel because I did a live about it. So I think that was the last live or the live before that. So yes, the CP charges, the prosecution has decided that they're not going to prosecute. Fonnie Willis said, listen here, we're not going to prosecute this right now, but we do reserve the right to pick it back up later if we choose. And that's happened to Nesto once already. Excuse me. But what happened is that he was indicted. He had already been charged with 5 counts initially of SA, and they indicted him on 4 of those charges. So those are the new charges. In this particular video, because this is from 2023, what we're listening to, we didn't get to that call yet in this series of jail calls that we're listening to tonight, but I believe it was the CP charges that she's going to tell Nesto that he has. If it's not the CP, then maybe it's the SA. I'm not sure, but anyway, but we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. And yes, my Ty, I love Suits as well. I definitely do. Yeah, she ain't no damn doctor. You supposed to have an appointment. The ER should not be your PCP. That girl, hello, Queen. Can you let Sonya know that she is not supposed to be using the emergency room for primary care? There is a difference. The emergency room is for emergencies, okay? Just going because you ain't seen a doctor in a while and your head fell out and you got a boo-boo every 5 minutes. I mean, that's you supposed to go to your primary care physician for that. That's why the ED is always full of people, and why most emergency rooms you go to, you sit there all night and you might see a doctor by the morning time, because there's a lot of people that go there because they're using that as their primary care, like Sonya, instead of going to a real doctor and keeping up with their health on a regular basis. I'm just saying.
If they go and do the Vegas thing, then I'll probably definitely end up there, because that's what they wanted to do anyway. And they have they're doing this marijuana farm in Maine too. So
okay,
I just want to be able to. I gotta get with my brother and get my business credit going up, so that I can try to and see exactly where this, because in the middle of this month, end of the month, they're supposed to try to build up with that Fed Now shit. When my coach in July, he was trying to change the money over. And you got a lot of places now that's saying cashless, cards only. So a lot of places that kind of go cashless. They're easing into that, cashless, no cashier. Just stupid, but yeah, easy.
No, stupid. It's not. It ain't stupid. You stupid. Going cashless in Atlanta is a good idea, because depending on where you're at in Atlanta, because Atlanta is huge. I think I said this before. I don't think people realize how big Atlanta actually is. That little downtown that you think of when we say midtown and downtown, that you can walk from one end to the other, that's just the midtown or the downtown. But the greater Atlanta area is huge, has multiple different zip codes. So I'll give you an example. You could be in the southern tip of Atlanta and drive to the northern tip of Atlanta, and it could take you a whole damn hour plus just to go from one side of Atlanta to the other side of Atlanta. Atlanta's pretty big. And there's some areas where, yeah, you might just want to go cashless. Okay. I'm just saying. And Real VB done took me out. She said, I really think he wants her to go to the doctor to get checked out because he's wondering if he gave her some kind of STD. The jail have him on antibiotics. He don't want to get out and get infected again. Ooh, child. Lord. Lord, my. I swear you done took me out. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? Lisa Glaze has entered the chat. All right, let's keep going because we're about to pull up on the next jail call.
Into that. But I don't think with all the crooked politicians, I don't think they'll 100% go cashless because then they can't really hide all their little, illegal things that they be doing with all of why all these politicians are millionaires when they only make $120,000 a year as their salary, but they're worth $40 million. Like how did that happen? Why are you worth $40 million? But they always do those investments with those companies. Like right before COVID, they went and they all invested in Madura, and they invested in masks. They invested in everything that was going to affect COVID. And then so when COVID hit, remember kept running out of masks. You couldn't find a mask nowhere. Yeah. And then they just had an abundance of masks, and all of them people had investments in masks. They invested in Zoom, which was the hearing where you don't have to see people no more other than through a computer.
She says Zoom is the hearing where you don't have to see nobody, baby. Zoom is not just for jail hearings, but see, when you date somebody that's always getting locked up, okay, Nesto done spent more of his life behind bars or getting locked up or in somebody's jail or with the police than he has just walking and breathing, okay? Anyway, when you used to dating people in jail, you would assume that Zoom is only for hearings, baby. We use Zoom in office buildings, okay? But if you ever kept a job long enough, you would know that. Just saying. And why you care about what kind of money the people are making and how much they're worth? I'm just saying. And how you know about these conspiracy theories you running? How you know they invested in Madura and all this other kind of stuff? How could they invest in vaccines that hadn't even existed yet? Okay, they have been working on some stuff, but they didn't really have anything concrete. That came after the fact, okay? Just like she was going to get a life insurance policy after she died so that Nesto could get out. She actually said that. She actually said, well, I'll get a life insurance policy, and then, you can, she said, after I die, I'll get a life insurance policy, and then you could just cash that in. Really, Sonia? Really? I gotta find that call. I have got to find it. If one of y'all find it, just email me at iamwisdomsdaughter@gmail.com and let me know. I have to find the call where she was promising that she was going to take a loan out for Nesto, and she talked about getting an insurance policy. And I'm like, you do realize you just said buy an insurance policy after you did, right? Anyway, only Sonya.
They invested in that company. They invested in everything that they were going to do regarding COVID, and they all got fucking paid. All of them. All them politicians got paid.
I think I remember that. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that. And so they can get richer. That's what that.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's how they move. That's how they move. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Are you confused a little bit?
Yeah.
Really
About what? What? Oh, business-wise, they're going through all these little ideas and trying to figure out, I know, right? What's going to stick? I just need to pull the trigger on something and just do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you.
Thank you very much, and get you some sleep. I'm glad you're not drinking no wine, so you can just calm.
I want to go take a doggy for a walk. But I'll text you tonight before I go to bed. What time does your thing go off? Same time the phone go off?
Yeah. It's been off. They get off at 10. They go off at 10. Just go off at 11. So
I love you. Call me in the morning.
I'm gonna get up and call you. I was just woke out. I was woke out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Call me
I'll
in the
call
morning.
you tomorrow. I love you very much, and we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be fine now.
He's gonna be fine now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All right, love you.
I love you. Bye.
Thank you for using.
I swear, Sonya just sometimes I wonder if she's slow, like really slow. That's what little kids do. She's like a little parrot. Everything he says, she got to repeat it. All right, I love you, man. Love you too. Love you very much. Love you more. You know, okay, I'll call you. Love you, bye. Everything's gonna be fine. Nesto, okay? When you sitting there depressed, looking at the four walls of your jail cell, just remember what you said, huh? Just remember what you said, bro. Everything gonna be just fine. Nesto said, are you confused about the business stuff? Are you confused? Because first she's opening up the club, then it's the RV park, and she gonna get an RV. Then she wanna open up a sports gay club. I don't get it. You get me? Is she confused? He is talking about himself being the big dog RV now. She won him. That's funny. See, Real VB remembers the call I'm talking about. That was the call when she was pissed that Dre wouldn't give him $15,000 or refinance his house. Thank you so much for letting me know. Now I'll know where to find that call. I appreciate that. And listen, Real VB's on one tonight. She said everybody crooked, negative, and lying, but these two clowns. Okay, everybody else is crooked and lying, but you you got a JailBoo that's facing a RICO for fraud. This is a whole damn mess. And she wonder why we be listening and laughing at they remedial asses, but they in love. They in love. They think they in love. All right, let's jump to the very next call.
Global telling.
All right, so this says call number 2. Nesto says a lot of trickery is going on. Okay. All right, y'all. A lot of trickery is going on. What? Hold on a second. I'm looking at a comment in the chat. Life lies. What, baby? What you talking about? That's our peoples. Why are you saying that? Are you saying that because that's something that you know, or are you saying that to throw shade? But please don't be negative over here. Okay, with all of that. Okay, that's definitely our peoples. All right, and let me just say this. Y'all know I am not a get along to go along type of person. Okay, or I might have said it backwards. I'm not a go along. Let me get it right. To get along. It's a lot of trickery going on in this chat now. I'm not a go along to get along type of person. Okay. So I'm gonna speak my mind regardless. All right. I'm not sure where life lies, what they thinking, or what the motivation was. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and delete this comment. I ain't even gonna read it. I ain't even gonna put it up on the screen. Okay. I'm just gonna go. I don't like deleting comments, but I'm gonna tell you, my spirit is telling me that that's a negative comment, and you trying to start some unnecessary drama. So let me go ahead and just delete that comment. All right. I don't like deleting comments, but sometimes I have to. And that one I'm gonna go ahead and delete. You can stay. You can stay. You can watch. But we're not doing that up in here. Okay. I don't. How would you know that though? How would you know that unless you know this person personally? And if you know her personally, why would you be putting her business out there in the street? Did she do something to you? I'm just saying, did Villanor do something to you personally? Why would you say that? That's a personal thing. At the end of the day, we all go through a difficult time. Okay. I'm going through a difficult time. I haven't even told y'all what's going on with me because I'm not going to put all my business out there on Front Street. Okay. Because unlike Nesto, who's saying everything is going to be okay and everything going to be fine, I know everything going to be okay and going to be fine because I'm a woman of faith. I ain't worried about it. Okay. But let's not do that. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's move on and let's stick to the topic at hand because she is not the content. Okay. And we're not going to make her content. Not over here. Okay. Not over here. All of this beefing back and forth between content creators, that shit is going to stop tonight. Okay. Now, if somebody wants to make themselves content, then we might have a key. But all of that causing unnecessary drama and pitting content creators against one another, okay, it has never come to anything good. It has never come to anything positive. Okay, y'all might like the drama and it's entertaining and it's funny, and you know, people going on they membership and dragging this, that, and the third and whatnot, and pitting content creators against each other. But that's not going to help none of us grow. Okay, because we all trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, and those who have gotten there didn't get there by doing that. So let's miss me with the tomfoolery. Let's not do that. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'll find out eventually on my own. And you know, if our girl, if she got something going on and she needs a hand, we'll take care of it. But why bring it up here? Why bring it up here? Okay. I did a live the other night, not last night, but the night before, where I was showing a little bit of her content in the beginning because she tickled me pink. It was so funny. Okay. Fair use, not like using the whole video like, you know, another content creator tried to do to me. Just a few minutes. And I knew somebody was going to be messy and run over there talking about, oh, Wisdom streaming your live. When I wasn't streaming the live, I had taken a screen record of a portion of it. And that's why I did what I did in the beginning, because I know some of y'all are messy. Okay. Oh, Wisdom streaming your live. No, I don't stream other people's lives while they're live. Who does that? You know who does that? Silverback does that crap. I don't do that over here. Okay. I know what fair use means. It means limited use unless you have permission. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to what's at hand. All right. And if V is going through something, then keep her in prayer. It's as simple as that. But don't pray on anybody's downfall. Keep her in prayer. Anyway, Nesto said it's a lot of trickery going on, and it's trickery going on in these YouTube streets. God damn it!
Good morning. I know the sheets feel good. I know they feel good.
They do. I mean, I just got in the bed. I was up at 5 this morning walking the dogs, and I bathed her. I cleaned her pen out, and I fed her and laid down. How are you?
Good. Why was you up so early? You think too much?
No, I just happened to. I fell asleep on the couch, and then she just started moving around, and so I just popped up, and then I was like, oh, it's 5 o'clock, so I was like, let me just go ahead and walk her.
Oh, okay.
You know, let me just wash her, bathe her, and clean that pen out, so you know my house don't start stinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alex is like a bone. That shit cleans everything.
I was just thinking, he did give me some information, man. You know, some lazy folks out here, man. Some lazy folks, you know, there's just so much trickery shit going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much trickery shit going on. And there's some process shit supposed to be done in my behalf that was not done in my behalf. But I've been talking about this whole time. But I can't talk about it on the phone. But, yeah, I see a lot of shit. A lot of trickery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm glad I do got in transcript, so I'm glad I got that. A lot of things were said in that in my benefit. So I'm hoping that God this man wake up and say, okay, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You know, I have to take this day or two. But he's soft spoken, he ain't all over the place like Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Flamboyant talking.
Now, why are you over here talking about the flim flam and Pinocchio? That was the only lawyer that you had at the time who was trying to help you, okay? Trying to help your scheming, scamming, defrauding people and whatnot, your criminal behind. Now you want to talk bad about the man. I bet you wish you had a Pinocchio to come over here and help you with your new charges. Because I don't know what Hannah going to be able to do. She's going to do her best. But if Sean Hoover is struggling, then you already know it's going to be a struggle, okay, for your girl. The best Hannah could do is let him know, yeah, you did some things, but you know, we want to make sure that the time fits the crime. Okay, that's the best she's gonna be able to do for you. Okay, she ain't gonna do, and she's sick of your side chick. Okay, see, that's the thing. This is why Nesto needed to put some reins on Sonya a long time ago, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Now he's gonna have to deal with Hannah Rondon after Sonya done said all of this crap she said, talking about the lady Shake. She ain't no good. She young. She straight out of law school. She don't know nothing. Sonya, you don't know a damn thing. You can't even hold down a job. Okay, don't want to work. Talking about, well, I just need something easy, and if I do go back to my old job, just lay in your bed, okay, and collect your SSI check. Okay, that's what you do.
You don't do all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't do all that. So, straight to the point. He don't be doing. He just, yeah. And then when he talk, he give you the answer while he talking. And so certain things I'm supposed to receive that I never received, and certain things that's supposed to have been had documented before it started off. It didn't present at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You know, boy, it was just, to me, he was dropping the ball on all that. I wouldn't even got this far. I wouldn't even got this motherfucking far.
Really?
Nestos, you got this far because of what you did. Don't even blame it on the lawyer. He said, I wouldn't even have gotten this far. Listen, you got a lawyer who is trying to do the best that they can dealing with your side chick. Every lawyer that Nesto has leaves. Every single, I went back in his history, okay, and looked at how many times he had lawyers ask for a leave of absence or asked to be taken off his case, okay? Lawyers don't like you, Nesto. I'm just saying, they don't like you. You lie, you don't tell the truth, okay? You got them in court looking stupid as hell because the prosecution is coming out with stuff that they didn't know about, okay, like you did with Sean Hoover, because you ain't going to convince me that Sean Hoover knew that Nesto obtained that vehicle illegally. He ain't know. Houston Foodie said Nesto don't understand that Fonnie was tired of him. We all tired, okay? We all tired. We waiting for you to go to trial, okay? So we can hear from these witnesses, okay? And I am trying to make it to New York so that I can get into the courtroom for a little while, even though we still got many more weeks for the Diddy's trial. But you best believe, Nesto, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there every single time. Nesto, you ain't got to worry about it. Your side chick ain't coming, but Wisdom will be there. I'll be there.
Man, I went in, so I can tell you right now, I went and got this far. After I went to think about shit, I went and got this far. I wouldn't got no farther in the 2 charges. I went and got this far.
Right, because all the other shit it should be on you. All the other stuff, none of it's wrong, but the other stuff definitely, her cases should be on you.
You know what I'm saying? I went and got it. Yeah, so after I see you, I mean, that's if he come, but he gonna come because he got to come to him. We're gonna do and bring him paperwork. So he can't give me no ultimatum what you gonna do. So you got everything in front of you. So he got to get everything. Yeah.
Nesto, he also needs a check. Okay, and no lawyer is gonna work for free. Okay, so if your retainer done run out, because all Sonya did was put down a $250 fee down for a consultation. Okay, somebody got to pay for this lawyer. Okay, and because Shirley Strawberry gave you the boot, you're gonna have to figure it out. Okay, Sonya gonna have to go on a few extra dates now. She gonna have to find her some energy, get her some nutrients or something. Okay, because we gonna need her to go on some dates so she can come up with this money. I'm just saying.
Yeah. What your day look like?
I don't know. It was like I gotta do my computer work. I gotta get his list together today. That's what I gotta do, and check on my summons and see if it comes back so I can file it. Pay some bills. That's all. Pay some bills. I paid my phone bill this morning. So that's all. Just pay some bills. It's the 15th. The last of my bills coming this. Not 15th, but that's when my last bills come this week for the month. Yeah. I'm busy done for the month.
Okay.
Life insurance policies and car insurance. That's all I gotta pay. That's all that's left. Oh, and I gotta check remind me today about my light bill. Make sure I pay it.
Okay. And
Nesto said, okay, and you want this man that's in jail to remind you to pay your light bill? Don't you have a cell phone? Sonya, last time I checked, I could have sworn that you had a cell phone. Okay, because you'd be looking at that cell phone waiting for Nesto to call you. You'd be looking at that cell phone wondering why he didn't respond back to your message. You got a cell phone, right? I'm just saying, help me out here. You got a cell phone, right? Why can't you set a reminder for your own self? Don't tell this man who's behind bars, yeah, make me a reminder for so I can remember to pay my light bill. Did you pay your rent? It's the 12th. It's the 12th of the month. Did you pay your rent? I'm just saying. Anyway, that's why Sonya be living on people's couches, because she don't pay her bills on time. She don't pay her rent on time. All she do is think about Nesto. That's Nesto is her whole life. That's it. Let me tell you, don't get with somebody that ain't got their own life. That's the You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. Part of me would love for Nesto to come out just so Sonya could see what exactly her relationship with Nesto would be like. Okay. With him out of jail, just straight regular life. You want to talk about some real karma? Because right now, Sonya's Nesto's karma. I would love to see Nesto be Sonya's karma, because you think what Shirley Strawberry went through was bad, baby. Okay. It will be so much worse for Sonya. Her little fantasy that she have. No. I would love to see them two just be miserable, bitter Bettys. Like Sonya's always saying, bitter Bettys. That's the only reason why I would want Nesto to not go to jail, just so that Sonya could have what she think she's going to get out of Nesto. She thinks she's going to have a relationship and she's going to have the Shirley type life. Girl, bye. Shirley had a life when Nesto stepped into it, okay? And then he stepped on it and tried to crush it, okay? Trying for him to try to get some damn where.
Doctor,
yeah, that's true. I'm gonna do that today. No, I can do it today. I'm not busy today. I can do it today. Actually, I got my medical card. Insurance card came in the mail, so I got that yesterday. So yeah, no excuses. I got it.
Okay. All right. I definitely will remind you.
I'm gonna go to yeah, I'm gonna go to Emory. Yes.
Okay.
That one.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Did you sleep?
Yeah. It took me a minute though. Yeah.
Mine just erasing.
Yeah, mine.
No, that's true.
Yeah, just mine racing. Mine racing. Okay, I gotta calm it down. Yeah. Yep. So I'm hoping that he do what he's gonna do with that. So I got everything lined up. So just hoping that they don't try to fruit play me on that, because they been did that to me. Yeah. But,
Nesto, you gonna get flim flam, flapjack, all right, flip flop, all of it, okay? And that lawyer ain't gonna do nothing if he don't get paid.
And hopefully you could get the mess cleaned up from the other cases that the other one is doing.
Right.
You know?
That's exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Eesh. Crazy.
Okay.
Talk about it out.
Yeah. There's always a loop now. You just got to figure the person who want to find the loop. So, I just doing that dancing and shit going on, talking. You know, sometimes you figure out why certain people are in a position they're in, and certain people are just barely skating by. Yeah. So, we don't see. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to count nobody out. Now I'm done trying to do all that, just trying to get what I need to get the right way and move on. That's it.
Did you ever try to call your brother straight like he asked you to? Did that work?
Yeah, I called him straight. I talked to him for a few minutes. Same thing. Yeah.
We know that.
We need to trade places, bro.
Right.
Need to trade places, man, because all that what you're talking about is sad story, man.
Good luck. Ain't nobody want to trade places with you. Okay? Ain't nobody want to trade places with Diddy. Okay? People turn in state's evidence and nobody want to do time for Diddy, and ain't nobody taking your place. Okay? You did what you did, and you did the crime allegedly, and you're gonna have to do the crime, but it ain't gonna be allegedly. Okay, so I see Sonya do got a phone. Okay, and apparently you said you had 3 cell phones, so that means that you can set a reminder on your own phone. Okay, you can set a reminder to wake your lazy behind up. I'm telling y'all, I don't know if she has like some type of narcolepsy, or if she's just a lazy person, or if it's medication that she's on. Why is this child sleeping all the time? Every time Nesto call her, she's either in the bed, sleep, about to get in the bed, just got out of the bed. Girl, I'm just saying, what kind of life is that? You spending 2/3 of your life in the bed, sleep.
Yeah.
What you lying about the wrong shit? That's like your problems is nothing compared to your problems. So what are you even talking to me about that for?
Yeah. So I don't try to let that get in my brain at all. Yeah. But a lot of people feel like that, you know, that's out there. Feel like they want to themselves and depressed.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You're just a different type of breed, that's all. That's it. A lot of people say you're a different kind of breed.
She damn sure is a different kind of breed. I ain't never seen a side chick like this. Okay? I ain't never seen a side chick like this. Or like this. Okay? Or like this. All right? Ain't never roll up on a cockeyed side chick. Okay. Ain't never seen a slow side chick. Sonya looked like she rode the short bus. Okay. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Yeah. Them eyes on her face go round and round too. Never seen a side chick like this. Okay. Yeah, she's a different kind of breed. She really is. She doesn't think about the stuff that come out of her mouth before she says. Sonya just talk. She got diarrhea of the mouth. She just run her doggone mouth. Okay. But whatever it was about Sonya, something it was about her, got Nesto to do whatever the hell he was doing. And maybe because she's just easy. I mean, didn't she say that she gave it up on the second date or the first date? Was it the first date? I think it was the first date. We're going to go back to that call real soon.
Don't feel like me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like me.
I said, as long as you like me.
Oh, yeah, I fucking like and I love you. What am I like you for? Like it is just...
Well, you can like and love a person. You can love a person and not like them.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, you can do both. Yeah, you can. You can love a person. Listen, you can love your kids but not like them.
Damn.
You can, because liking a person is a personality thing. Sometimes you have love for a person, but you just don't like them because of how they move.
I can agree to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah.
It's three things. You can love a person, be in love with a person, you can like a person.
That's just amazing to me that you can do that and you be your own kids. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, because you don't pick your kids. They just come from you. And how they are, how they mindset and the personality, it can pour from anybody.
Sonya, stop talking. Just stop where you're at. Do your kids know that that's how you feel about them? Do your kids know that you love them, but you don't like them? You like them, but you don't love them. Mm-hmm. Or I said that backwards. Do your kids know that you love them, but you don't really like them? Okay. You love them because you got to love them, but you don't really like them. Your kids know that they are just tolerated. Okay. Because you happen to get pregnant by somebody. Because you didn't get to pick your kids. If you raise them right, then there should be no reason why you love them and don't like them. I never heard of somebody say, oh, I love my kid, but I don't like them. That's what your mama said to you. Maybe that's how Sonya feels because, Sonya's mother deserted her. Okay. Sonya's mama was like, listen, I'm not with the its. Okay. I'm going to live my life. First of all, your raggedy damn daddy done had a whole other family over here, got kids over here with some white woman. All right, we got half white kids in the family. You know what? Since he doing what the hell he want to do, y'all grown. Y'all 18, y'all grown. All right. I'm going to go overseas and I'm going to go to France and Germany and whatever other country I want to go to. And I'm going to live my life and I'm going to sing. Right. You ever seen her play Mama, I Want to Sing? Right. Well, she decided she want to sing and her mother is very talented. She's a jazz singer. Okay. She's a jazz singer. Go on my page and scroll down to the bottom where I actually did a whole live where we looked at pictures of Sonya's mom and heard her sing and some of her music and looked at Sonya's family tree. Anyway, she sleeps all day because she's up all night watching all the YouTube videos that she claims she don't watch. Lies and deceptions, baby. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. She doing something.
They can have your personality or her personality, or you can have your uncle's personality, Mm-hmm. So you might not mesh with that person's personality or ways. Or they could be raised a certain way where they poison in the head. It's a lot of things that can affect the person. Upbringing is a lot, and the surroundings in which you raise a child.
Actually, boy, how long can phone company keep a data for your phone? Like your ping and all that with your location?
It's digital. Your history. I don't know how long to keep your history on the account. I would have to go find out. I would have to call. Well, he would know that, yeah, because he do a lot of that pulling records. Yeah. In the case of
Sonya, you can just Google it, baby. If you really want to know how long they keep records on the phone, just ask Google. Okay, get on your doggone phone and just Google it. Okay, And unless you have power of attorney, you're not going to be able to access any of this man's phone records. Nesto is trying to figure out the password to this phone because I don't know why he's under the impression that he's going to get his stuff back. He's never gotten anything back. Nothing that the police confiscated that they bagged and tagged. He ain't got none of that back. Okay, none of it. I think they did get the truck back. That's probably the only thing. But all them papers and that nasty bag and that laptop and all them other cell phones, baby, nope. It's still probably still sitting in the evidence room or wherever they keep it while you're going through trial.
Can he do it? I'll ask him. I'll text him next. How long does the phone company normally? Matter of fact, I'll see if I can ask Kurt. He works for Apple. He's in the back of, he works in the digital part of Apple tech. He's a tech person for Apple. It's Trisha's son. Stepson, let's say, but she get mad when you call him a stepson, so son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll ask Kurt. I'll call Kurt.
That woman. He must love that woman.
He's been around since he was 10, so.
Okay, I got
you. And his real parents suck, so that's why she took on. She raised him. Yeah, because she dated his father, and so that's how they met. But his mom's a hot mess. His mom's a real oof. She's a hoarder, and then she just all about herself, not about her kids. She wanted that money.
Damn, Sonya, sound like you talking about yourself. Okay, you sure you ain't talking about you? She said that the mama, basically the mom ain't ish. Okay, the parents ain't ish. The mama is a hoarder, and she only cares about herself. Sound like you, because you ain't winning no Mama of the Year awards. Okay, you done something to cause your daughter to become a stripper. Maybe it's because you was working in a strip club and she figured, well, you know what? If she gonna do it, she might as well do it at my club. This way I can keep an eye on her, because Sonia's the type of mama that would think like that. So your daughter's a stripper. And at least on one occasion, she left your grandbaby in the house by herself. Or like who was watching the grandbaby? That's why Sonya had to step in and start watching his baby, because she found out her daughter was leaving the baby in the house by herself. But Sonya ain't no better. Sonya threw the baby on the bed, turned on some cartoons, closed the dog on TV, left the baby in there while she talking to Nesto on these phones. Okay, and we heard the baby hollering and screaming and crying in the background. Okay, I mean screaming at the top of her lungs. Okay, we saw her on one of these video calls where the baby was in the room and she busy talking to Nesto and wasn't watching the baby, and the baby took the whole bowl of cereal and just dumped it on the doggone floor. Okay, if it took just a matter of seconds for the baby to do that, imagine what else the baby could have gotten into while Sonya is over there talking to her JailBoo. Don't let Sonya hide your kids, hide your dogs. Okay, don't let Sonya babysit. Don't let her dog sit. Okay, don't let her sit anywhere in your house. Don't let her come to your house. Don't let her come in your driveway. Okay, that's what you do. You need to come out on that porch and just wave your hand and tell her keep her moving. Ain't coming over here.
Yeah. There are people that's just not meant to be parents, And then you got people that are. There's people that, like, I'm not a dog person, but I could take good care of a dog. I'm not a person that wanted to be a parent, but I could take good care of my kids, And you got people that want kids and fuck it up. So, if I'm given a situation, I try to make the best out of it.
Right, because your kids are working for a Fortune 500 company. Okay, your kids made the honor roll. Okay, your kids are not stripping. Okay, your kids are not selling pharmaceuticals. I'm just saying, your kids are not, babies ain't having babies, right? All is well. Sonya is Mama of the Year. If you took care of your kids and the way you took care of them dogs you had is any indication of how you took care of your children, baby, we should have been called ACS. Listen, oh my gosh. Before I forget, there is a mama who was on TikTok, and she upset now because what she was doing was so bad that the people on her live called Child Protective Services on her. And unlike some other cases where you make a call and there's no follow-up, they actually showed up to her door, baby. Soon as we get through, because we're not going to get through all of this tonight. We're going to do half tonight, half tomorrow. So Friday, we're going to have some Friday night shenanigans. So we got to talk about bad mamas. So that's what we're going to do on Friday. So y'all make sure y'all locked in. All right, let's keep going.
And it is what it is. Anyway.
I call you. What time you want me to call you back?
much.
Okay. All right.
I'm
About 1 o'clock.
It's fine if you eat your nasty food.
Yeah, I had oatmeal this morning. Yeah, I'll probably be about little than you by the time I leave here, but it's okay.
Right. You said as little as me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't be a crack body.
Yeah.
You said a bag of bones.
Bag of bones.
Okay, I love your bony ass.
All right. Thank you. Yes, you do. Yeah, this is true. Thank you
So
very much.
just call me around 1-ish.
All right. Get your nap in. I know you're going to sleep till the end. I already know it.
No, I'm going to sleep for like an hour and then get up and go do some computer work.
Okay.
Because I got to get this list together. So you don't get on my nerves today.
All right. Okay, I love you. Have a wonderful day today. Wonderful.
Hey,
Okay,
you
bye.
too. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
She ain't gonna do it. She yawning already. Yawning already. All right, let me just see how long this next call is and see if we can. Let's see how we doing on time. All right, we got about 30 more minutes, so we good. We'll do another 30 minutes and then we will do part 2 on tomorrow evening. Okay. All right, so call 3. Nesto tells Sonia that Shirley cut him off. Shirley Strawberries, you should have went up to that jail and cut it off, okay? Because that definitely has been done before, but I'm just saying you should have made it show that Nesto couldn't be with another woman, never, ever, ever in life. What was the name of the woman that did that to her cheating man? Y'all put it in the chat because it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. What was her name? Lorena Bobbitt. You should have pulled a Lorena Bobbitt on Nestos. That's the one time you should have actually gone to the jail. Anyway, call number 3. Nesto tells Sonia Shirley cut him off.
Okay, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Not
You
good.
getting it rolling?
You getting it rolling? I'm putting my shoes on.
Oh, that's it?
I mean, I did work. I went to work. I got up and went to work and did all that. I still got some stuff I got to do. But,
Post Jerome, Nesto said that's it. What's going on, King? Where you been? You been in the bushes. What's going on? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday.
I'm about to walk the dog real quick. And then I'll come back in the house.
Yeah,
Wish you were here.
Get you some fresh air. Get you some
Get you some fresh air. Have you went outside yet?
No, I haven't went outside yet. No, I have not.
Why not?
I'm going to wait till I get my hair cut, then I'm going to walk out there.
Because he locked up, Sonya. You think Nesto could just, he could just walk out his cell when he wants to? Like, where you going, brother? I'm going outside. No, I don't think it works like that. I don't think he could just go outside whenever he feel like it. Girl say, well, get some fresh air. Why don't you get some fresh air? Did you forget this man is locked up? I mean, did you forget? Let me, apparently you forgot. Okay. Did you forget he is pleading to give us free? Okay. I want to be free. Okay. He wants to be free, but he is not going to be free anytime soon. Nesto was in jail. Okay. But why haven't you gotten some fresh air? Okay. Did you brush your teeth today? She said she went to work. Yeah, I went to work. Like, that's a big accomplishment for Sonya. Just to go to work is a big accomplishment. All right, Sonya, kudos to you for you getting up and actually going to work for a change, if she's even telling the damn truth.
Okay, because you need some vitamin D. You're not eating right.
Yeah, I'm going to go on out there.
Yeah.
You need some vitamin A, B, C, all the way to Z. I'm just saying. Okay, because if you feeding the dog pizza, that means you was eating it too, and you with your gut health and your gut issues, that's the last thing you should be doing is eating some damn pizza. You might want to get you some veggies. I'm just saying.
Talk about me.
Yeah,
take your ass outside. I'm going to go to the doctor.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going outside. I said I'm going to go do that after tomorrow, and yeah.
I'll be there Sunday at 2.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm excited. That shit do help. That shit do help. And you're right.
Huh? What happened?
It does help. It does help.
It does help.
It helps. It does help. And it do make the time go by fast. And you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Go to court, so that's going to make it go real fast.
Yep. Every time something happens, it makes, it feels like something's going to be getting closer to something.
Something, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Can't wait
to see the motherfucker's face when I tell my goddamn, I'm working on something else. I can't wait to see his face. I got a loaded list I'm going to tell him of some shit that has not been done.
Really?
Man, I can't wait.
When is he coming to see you?
It might be today because I go tomorrow. So he
Oh, yes, what is tomorrow?
Yeah, so he probably show up today. Yeah.
Fuck, my computer blanked out on me. Wow.
It did what?
No, my screens are gone. What I was working on is gone.
Oh,
So
okay.
I gotta apparently.
Why is she over there pretending to work? Okay, she just straight over there pretending to work. And how Nesto talking all of this big crap that he got something ain't never been done before, and you don't even know when and if your lawyer coming to see you. Nesto, shut the hell up. You ain't got nothing to do but sit in your little bunk and wait for Big Bubba.
Computer shut down when something is did, so I gotta pull up all my work stuff again.
Yeah, and he should have some motions in today, sometime today for tomorrow. All these motions.
We'll look at it at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
we'll look at everything.
That's what he say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay, cool. And if you get a chance, text Dion and tell him that the lawyer gonna contact her sometime today so she can tell her story what happened, because she don't accept no calls from me, period. Did I tell you?
Shirley is not accepting any calls from Nesto. Okay. Well, if you refer to me in the third person as she and her, okay, when you know my God-given name, then guess what? I wouldn't take no calls from you neither. Talking about, yeah, tell here he come with the laundry list, the to-do list. Tell call Dion and tell Dion to tell her that the lawyer gonna call her so that she can tell her story. Really? That's what you reduced your 8-9 year marriage to she and her? Yeah, okay. Hold on one second. That part, Jones Poetry, that part want to know, who is Uncle Willie? Uncle Willie is everybody's uncle. He is that uncle that lives for the shenanigans, okay? He is that uncle that is never sober, okay? He can drive drunk, okay? He'll tell you off drunk. He'll do your homework for you drunk, okay? He'll give you some advice drunk, okay? You ever seen a functional alcoholic? That's Uncle Willie. If there's a party, Uncle Willie gonna be there. You ever seen them those not shows, but if you're on YouTube, those shorts, okay, where you got old Unc who still got it, that's Uncle Willie. Pecan 10 said he will be ready to ride with the 5th of gin, okay? Uncle Willie is that uncle that everybody knows and love. Everybody needs an Uncle Willie if you ain't got one. But think about that crazy uncle that when he show up to the barbecue, you be like, oh, here we go, okay? You already know. Uncle Willie is that uncle where the party don't start until he get there. That's who Uncle Willie is. Did I get that right, Juice Poetry? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Who don't accept no calls from you, period?
Yes, she don't accept no calls from me, period.
The ex?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can't even call my best friend. Use a 3-way no more than that. She told him that last week.
Why you laughing, Nesto? That ish ain't funny. And the ex. Listen to this side chick talking about, who is she? Come on now. Stop acting like you slow. Okay? Don't act like you slow. You know who the hell he's talking about. You know this man is talking about his wife. Who else would she be? Right? She. He just told you. She's not taking Shirley Strawberries. Let's say her name. Okay? Say her name. Say her name. She got a name, so say it. Okay? Shirley Strawberries said, I'm done. Okay? And Nesto done found out the hard way that, Shirley did a lot for him. So no, he can't call his best friend, meaning Dre. He can't call my partner, Dre. All right? Peach Cobbler can't call Peach Cobbler no more 3-way. Okay? Because she done told Dre, don't you call me 3-way. I don't want to speak to him. Okay? Don't you call me on no 3-ways talking about Nesto on the phone and on the line. She talking about who? The ex? Boneytail, they ain't gonna get divorced for a whole nother year. That's not his ex. That's still his wife. Okay, you the wife. I mean, she's the wife, and you the side chick. Let's just be clear. Just want to make sure you understand how that go. Talking about the ex. See, this is one of them times where I be feeling like I want to slap the hell out of Sonya. Okay, that this be one of them times where I just want to roll up on the sister wife and Sonya because they like to hang out a lot and just slap her from the back. Okay, you ever had somebody slap you in the back of your head? Okay, we do that more with boys. You know, you slap them on the back of their head. You ever slap the woman on the back of their head? It's like it has a whole different meaning. Okay, I'm not trying to be violent. I ain't gonna slap her on her face. Okay, she would need a whole new jaw, new nose, and everything. But you ever slap the woman on the back of her head? That's what Sonya needs. She need a real good mush, and not no mush mouth either.
Oh.
Yeah, ain't no calling no more. Ain't nothing. That's over with. I keep trying to say what I be trying to say. I can't say what so much. But
I mean, you could say what it is because everything's recorded, so they know who you talk to and what you're talking about to everybody. So
it's over with. It's over for all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to tell that story because they got it tough, and I supposed to have got some other stuff, but I never got none. I never got no information. Man, this shit crazy.
Really? He never brought you information he was supposed to bring you?
No.
Nope. And you never got Nesto the transcripts that he asked you for either. Never got him the transcripts. Okay. Never got him none of the paperwork that he asked for. Okay. Everything is Monday. I'm going to do it on Monday. Okay. I don't know. Is anybody else in this chat able to get away with that where everything is done on Monday? I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes 2 or 3 weeks and 4 weeks. Like how Nestos, blame it on your side chick, okay? Don't blame it on the rain. Don't blame it on Pinocchio. Blame it on your side chick. And Georgia Peach 7777, okay, said, does Nesto realize that Shirley telling her story is why he is still there? Almost 2 years after this call. Yay, Shirley, okay? Let me tell you about Shirley Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry is, she's a quiet giant, okay? You heard me, a quiet giant. Yeah, you know, we dragged her a little bit and said she was a little foolish and she should have left the relationship a little sooner. Well, she know that. She know the mistakes that she made. She know what she should have done. She knows now the red flags that she chose to ignore. She know that. But she's not flashy, showy. She's a behind the scenes chick. Okay? It's kind of like think about when you go to the movies, right? Hopefully all of y'all on here went to the movies and saw Sinners, because if you didn't go see Sinners, baby, that's a good movie right there. And I don't mean good like good. I mean, it's good. Okay, that's one of the movies where you could go see it, right? And then when you leave the movie theater, you walk down the hall to the next movie theater that's got the next show, and you go and watch it again. It's good like that, okay? But when you watch your favorite movie on the big screen, right, you're seeing the end result, but you don't know about everything that happens behind the scenes in order to make that happen. That's Shirley right there. Shirley was cooking up something behind the scenes. She like, okay, you want to talk on these calls and put your business out there, and you got a girlfriend and everything, and you talking about the pretty titties and everything else. Okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna steal your foe and I'm gonna raise your 10. Anyway.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the first Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The second guy was telling you all the stuff that you should have got for your first case. And oh boy, it's messing up.
Yes. All of that.
So I think if he agrees to taking your case and everything, what's name gonna have to step his game up.
Oh, absolutely.
He's gonna have to his case is kind of gonna oversee into the other case. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna coincide. So he's gonna have to step his shit up. He's gonna be looking at him like, damn man, you suck.
Yeah.
Which I don't get it, because if I had a client that was stuck in jail, I'd be doing a damn thing, because it's nothing but referrals all in there. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but referrals. Because there's people in there that got money that can't get out. Not everybody in there broke and can't get out. There's some people in there with money and can't get out.
What is you talking about? Because your JailBoo is broke and he can't get out, okay? He ain't got no money, right? Houston Foodie said talking big talk with no money, okay? Post Jerome says Sonia's Monday is like Wimpy's. I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday. The catch is he never knows which Tuesday. I love it. Yes, that part, Sinners, is really good. And no, it's not. It's not. I would not classify it as a horror flick. You know, is there? I don't want to tell you the movie, but there is one jump scene where someone jumps out, but I would not classify it necessarily as a horror film. But what I will tell you is that Michael B. Jordan can act his ass off. Okay, we've seen him in Creed and Fruitvale Station and a lot of other different movies, but when I tell you this movie right here, baby, you listen. If you're a person of color, go see this movie. Okay. And if you're not a person of color, go see this movie, because there's a cultural aspect to it. And, you know, this is a movie that goes into some very deep seated themes, is what I'm going to say. But when I tell you, not a second of this movie was misspent. Every single scene was clearly thought out. There wasn't a line in that movie that wasn't specifically thought out. And that's what I love about it. And that's, I don't want to tell you much more than that, but I'm telling you, this is not one before it leaves the theaters, because it's only going to be in the theaters for a couple more weeks. Go see the movie. I promise you, go see it. I went to see it by myself, and I was having a key up in there with everybody, you know, in the movie theater, and you know, and we had a good time. It's a very, very good movie, and it's a deep movie. It's not a movie just for you to be entertained. It's deep. I mean, it go real deep, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. The movie was outstanding, and he should get an Oscar off of this movie. Anyway, let's keep going, because this movie ain't about Sinners. But once Sinners is no longer in the theater, we can definitely do a live, and just those of y'all who've seen it, we can talk about it, because that movie was good as hell.
Right.
I know.
Yeah, so I'll be doing the damn thing. Because you shouldn't have just nothing but clients in there. Nothing but referrals.
Yes.
Everybody think differently, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how's your day going?
My day goes good when I hear from you.
Oh, okay, that's good. You know how to talk, don't you? You know how to goddamn put that goddamn ice on it.
Yeah, I do, don't I? Yeah, I know how to.
You know how to talk now. You know how to put it together on it. Okay.
Yeah.
You should have been a lawyer today, your damn self. That's what you should have been doing.
Sure should have, but I caught a case at an early age, and that screwed that dream up. But you know what?
It don't even matter if she didn't catch a case or not, because Sonya has the attention span of a flea. Okay, she couldn't sit through an LSAT. Okay, she couldn't sit through a class. Okay, how's she gonna sit through a whole court case? Okay, Sonya, 5 minutes into the case, when she's supposed to be on the redirect or the cross-examine, she would be over in the corner asleep somewhere. 50 pounds of unnourished legs. Lord have mercy when I tell you. That right there got to be the best and the worst title. Okay. 50 pounds of unnourished legs. I can't. Said Nesto should be super clear with a side piece that has been handling all his business and personal needs for years. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? She ain't been handling nothing. Okay, she ain't been handling his business. Okay, the only thing that she really did was get that POA, that power of attorney, but she wanted that real bad because she wanted access to his phone records, because she wanted to be nosy. She wanted to know who was he talking to and who was he messing around with while he was supposed to be with her. That's what she wanted to know. She wanted to find out if she was the only side chick or if he had some other ones. Because if he had other wives, then clearly he must have had some other girlfriends too. I'm just saying. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's go.
But paralegal business is good. They can assist and help people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something else popped up.
Oh, me.
Yeah, 8. It was 7. Now it's 8.
7.
Charge. Remember, death by deception. Hold on, 6/23/21. Theft by deception. 2001. 6/23, 6/29. Yep. You got to be going back to court.
Them sound like lottery numbers. But no, them ain't lottery numbers. That's not the lottery. They ain't lotto. That's the days that Nesto was committing crimes, theft by deception, over and over and over again. How could you clearly date and be that in love with somebody who is deceptive, who steals, who obviously lies? I mean, how else could he be stealing stuff if he's not a liar as well as a thief? I'm just saying. You Get Me said that Houston Foodie, No Remorse is one of his best movies. Okay, I don't think I've seen that one. I'm gonna have to check that out because I love me some Michael B. Jordan. That's my new husband. That's my new hypothetical, imaginatory husband right there. When I tell you Michael B. Jordan was looking good in that movie, good God Almighty, I thought I was gonna pass out. Okay, I had to pat that thing. Anyway, Nesto, you got 99 problems, okay, but freedom ain't one because you ain't getting out. So that's not a problem you even need to entertain or worry about because you done too much. You done way the hell too much. If doing too much had a baby, that's you.
Robert. First appearance. Hold on. 7/12. 7/12. That's today. 11:30. You didn't go to court today, did you?
No, I did.
Yeah, they gave you some theft by deceptions.
Okay.
3 of them from June and August of 21. Yep.
August.
And so down through some more theft by deception.
Okay. What name is that on there?
Yeah, I don't have it yet. I just have the right to remain silent. It's just that right there. It doesn't say. It doesn't. Okay, so you probably go to court tomorrow on this because it came up today.
I can't go to court tomorrow because I got court tomorrow. I can't go to
Yeah, you got the other court. So probably the day after tomorrow?
Yeah. So I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know what that one is. That is my business partner. So I know that.
No, say what you was gonna say, Nesto. Say what you was gonna say. Okay, that's your co-defendant. Okay, that's your co-conspirator. Yeah, you said it right. That's Erica Kane, my business partner. Why are you calling her business partner? That's your co-conspirator. You can say what it is. Show can. 50 pounds of unnourished legs. Thank you so much for being a member. Said maybe that legal mail she was sending should have actually been legal mail. Yeah. Because we already know what she was trying to do. She was trying to send Nesto naked pictures and all type of stuff. Nesto said my that my business partner. You know what's bad. You know you are up the creek without a paddle. When you got court on one day and you like, wait, now I can't have court for that on this day because I already got court for the other day. I mean, that's all Nesto do. Just like how all Sonya does is leave her house. Okay, right now she has a dog. She's walking the dogs. But she leaves her house. She walks the dog. She'll leave her house to go visit Nesto and come back. All Nesto does is leave the jail to go to Fulton County to sit there. Sometimes they bring him out. Sometimes they don't. Just for him to go back to his jail cell. That's what his week after week after week. That's what his life is reduced to. Okay. Maybe you should have just stopped a long time ago and just, figured out how to do it the legal way. I mean, you gonna tell me that how are you not able to legally formulate a business and be successful having someone in your life like Shirley Strawberry who has access to so many celebrities? I'm just saying, and not to say that Shirley Strawberry is big stuff, but Shirley Strawberry has a huge network. And if you don't know, many times your network is your net worth. Okay? I gotta make sure y'all heard me, not like mush mouth. Your network is your net worth. Okay? Because it's not even about what you know no more. It's about who you know. You can know everything in the world, but if nobody knows you, you're not going to get your foot in the door. Somebody needs to know you. I'm going to say it one more again. Your network is your net worth.
It's going to turn them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I knew this was going to turn them. Yeah. I knew this was going to turn them at the end. So that's one, or that's two? Three.
That's three counts with death by dissection. From June 21.
Okay. So, yeah.
June and August of 21. Yep.
June and August. That's just 2 counts.
3 counts. There's 3 dates. 3 dates. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I know
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay, I got that. So I know.
Yeah, that's the new ones. That's what they threw on you today.
Okay. So I knew they was gonna do that. Remember I said that? They were trying
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because he was listed as a victim on his other stuff.
Yeah. So I knew they was gonna turn them.
God damn it. He's coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming.
No, them charges is coming in. Them charges is coming. Jones Poetry. You said you never seen any Michael B. Jordan movie except in trailers. The new movie entitled Sinners. Yes, that's the one we've been talking about. Did you get your movie tickets? Did you get your movie ticket? Your prize from the game that we played? Where's Sonia? I emailed it to you. Check your email and make sure that you got it. Okay. Make sure, because I don't know if I got a response from you if you received it. But I send it to the same email that you normally email me from. So just confirm with me and make sure that you did receive it.
Yeah, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Well,
you got to keep riding in.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 8 cases.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I know they're gonna try to turn in, so I knew that. I knew that out the rip when I saw that. So
if you saw it, Nesto, why are you asking her about it if you saw it? If you saw it, then you know that you got charges. I'm just saying. You know that you got charges. And yeah, he said that Erica King is his business partner, right? So he tried to lie later. See, they got all of these doggone calls. Here go another one. He admitted that Erica King was his business partner, which means that was his partner in crime. Okay, I might have to change the title on this live. I'm just saying. He definitely did say that. Said it straight out. He he tried to catch himself. Nesto does that a lot. He will say half of a sentence and then he will just drop off. But anyway, let me see how much more time we got. All right, we got just a few more minutes.
But what don't make no sense is none of these cases, once I find out where they located at, it's not the same places. So they can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nesto don't know which state or which city these crimes are referencing. That's why he got hit with a RICO. Okay, that's exactly why he got hit with a RICO, because he can't even keep track for his own self which state. Well, this is from different. How you know it's from different places, Nesto? I thought you were innocent. I thought they just be throwing charges on you. You didn't do nothing, right? So if you didn't do nothing, how can they be from different places? How would you even know that these charges are from different places if you are in fact innocent and these are just charges that somebody threw on you? You see how he get caught in a lie? You see how he be getting caught? Okay. But he still got Sonya believing that he's innocent. Sonya know he's guilty. She don't care. Sonya don't really care at this point. She just want him to get out. Okay. Nesto said, yeah, I seen it. So why are you asking her about it if you saw it was there? And it's not 8 cases, it was charges. He keeps saying, she said 8 cases. Now he talking about all these cases. Get it together. It's charges. You got hit with 7 to 8 charges at this time. Anyway.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So
on top of everything else.
Yes. And then that didn't help no better. That didn't help no better 2 weeks ago. That didn't help no. That could have been anybody to do anything then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Nothing. Trying to think of how hungry.
Oh, okay. He ain't put nothing in yet?
Oh, under his face. No, not on his face. Or I think it might be shit. So he was going to put in a document. Leave absence. No. Okay.
I feel like Trump now. I'm damn near at 30 cases.
Okay, right. Definitely good. Hold on. No, nothing.
That ain't nothing to brag about, Nesto. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they're trying to.
He wasn't modified. No. No, he didn't put anything in.
Yeah. Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I won't go tomorrow. I'll go Friday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, court tomorrow is it virtual?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go to that. Time is it 10:30 in the morning? Virtual notice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no link on here. Yeah, 9:30 in the morning. I could go to that.
Yeah.
I just keep my camera's covered, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my name gonna pop up on here?
No.
Usually when your computer is assigned to you, your name pops in. I gotta see.
But yeah, sometimes it yeah.
But I didn't device not recognized. I don't have one of them on here.
Well, that's how his business partner got caught, you know. Okay. They were on a Zoom call that was regarding an eviction from the last house that they lived in on Bent Creek Manor. And Erica King was signed in. And then the judge is asking her, Judge Ashley Todd is asking her, who are you again? Can you confirm your attorney license number, your lawyer license, your license number, right? This is something that not like a driver's license, and most people probably don't know. I know my driver's license number by heart, but most people don't. But that's like not knowing your own social security number by heart. This is something that you would know by heart, right? It's like knowing your birthday. And she gave some cockamamie number, and Judge Ashley is like, that's not the right amount of numbers. Who are you again? Because she knew something was wrong. She's like, no, something ain't right here. And then Erica King is like, you know what, just give me 1 more second. I need to log out for a second, and then I'll log back in and I'll be able to get it for you. So when she logged off and she logged back into Zoom, it auto-populated her name associated with her Zoom account. She forgot to manually change it. So it came up Erica King. And they was like, who's Erica King? And she's like, oh, no, that's, wait, hold on. That's my assistant. She got caught. Okay. She got sloppy and she got caught.
Malfunction. Okay. Pardon me?
I didn't see when you did.
All right, let me go and open my other email, see if I got this shit back. Shut it down, restore. Okay. Hopefully my summons came back. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I guess I'm just somebody that just really got to have on it.
Mary, when you sign affidavit. Okay, that's what I did. I know, right?
Yeah, it's getting almost.
This one. Almost.
Yeah, it's almost. It's almost getting there. You say there's 3 charges? Or that's 2 charges?
Yeah, 3.
3. Okay.
Just my deception, yeah.
Okay. You said,
Nesto, what difference do it make how many it is? You know what you damn did. He over here trying to calculate how much more time he gonna get.
I supposed to went to court at 11 o'clock.
Well, it said 11:30 today when they did what they did. So let me see.
So if it's 11:30 today, that's what they filed. They filed, right?
Huh? It went. Yeah, they filed it today.
Huh? She don't know. She didn't even check. How's she supposed to know that quick that it was filed today? So Erica King took a plea. She took a plea. She spilled her guts. She told him everything. And first of all, she wrote a letter letting them know that she had serious health issues that were in her health needs were not being met. And in addition to that, she was in a cell that was really designed for 4 people, but it was 8 of them up in there, and there's only 4 beds. So that means 4 of them were sleeping on the floor. The prison cell that she was in would often flood. And where do you think the flooding came from? Okay. So Sonya would go boo-boo in her toilet bowl on one side of the town, and then it would come up in Erica's King's cell on the other side of town. So the toilet will overflow. And she will often wake up laying in like ankle deep feces water, okay? Sewage water. And if that wasn't enough, waking up every damn night choking on sewage, okay? One of the girls in the bunk went crazy, went like bananas, like total, ape-ish on Erica King, and jumped from the top bunk down to the floor where she was laying on the little mat and beat the brakes off of her. Okay? Eye swollen, cheek swollen, nose damn near broken. Okay? Jaw hanging this way and that. I mean, beat the crap out of her. And she was really afraid that she was going to die in there. And they didn't want to have that on their hands. She was at Wright Street Jail, and that jail already has enough issues and whatnot. And there was already things going on with contraband and stuff happening between officers and the inmates and whatnot. And so, yeah, she appealed, and she was able to get out on a bond, and she didn't have to pay. They just let her out, but they put her on an ankle monitor, but they let her go home. She didn't have to pay. I forgot what they call that, but she did not have to pay. But she took a plea, and she told him everything. So, she's not currently in jail. She had a couple hearings, told them what they wanted to know, and then she went on home. Nesto is always laughing because he just, it's like a nervous habit. It's like a nervous tick. That's why he's always laughing. Y'all heard Shirley when she said, I'll be glad when you control that laugh, because you're in court laughing and you're on the calls laughing. And there's nothing funny about this, hon?
So, yeah, okay.
So it'll be Friday when I go.
You have to keep the faith, hon. Just think about Job. Just remember Job and keep the faith.
Back down now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that day was August what you said?
Hold on, darling. Let me look. Charge. August the 21st. You got a pencil and paper so you can write this down so you don't be sitting here trying to remember?
Yeah, I got it. August 21st, and the other was what? June what?
June 23rd and June 29th. Fall in 2021.
June 23rd.
June 29th and August 21st.
Okay, I got it.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
That's my dispatcher. So I guess on those 3 days, she gave some money.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so I guess that's the only way they can say it like that,
Right.
What she said? Did she say she gave him some money? Sorry, they was talking too slow. I had to speed it up. What she said? She said she gave him some money. Let me see.
21st, and the other was what? June what?
June 23rd and June 29th. Fall in 2021.
June 23rd.
June 29th and August 21st.
Okay, I got it.
Nesto want them dates so he can see if he can find an alibi. He trying to see if he can maybe say he was somewhere else. Wasn't me. Wasn't none of me.
Okay, cool.
That's my dispatcher. So I guess on those 3 days, she gave some money.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so I guess that's the only way they can say it like that,
Right.
or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Sonia's stupid behind was like, yeah, let's get your bank statements because then we could check to see when you use your bank card or you went to the ATM, and then we'll be able to prove that you weren't there when these crimes happened. Girl, bye. Like he was there. And Nesto's over there talking about, yep, okay then. Wow. Okay then. Because he knew good and how well that there was not going to be any bank statement that was going to prove that he wasn't where he was when the crimes was committed. I'm just saying. If anything, it will probably do the opposite. It will probably prove that he was in the town when the crimes was committed. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's that description.
Okay.
I didn't know you. No, I didn't know you. I met you in 20s, so I knew you. I was June. I was working. I'm getting my health back, and but not quite. So that was just June. I still fucked up. And then August. But then in September, that's when I went to Vegas. I didn't go to Vegas that year. To Vegas that year, my birthday.
Yeah. I get what's going on. Yeah, I know who that is. That attorney.
Y'all know who it is, okay? now you know who it is. I'm trying to figure out if Nesto, when he says now I know who it is, you talking about Erica King, or he's trying to say like these crimes, this theft by deception and those dates, he knows who it is. So maybe that was the motivation for him wanting the dates, so he could try to figure out, well, which person accused him of theft by deception, or which victim, who is the victim of my theft by deception. So he was able to kind of figure it out based on the date, if he's able to remember where he was specifically on these dates. Nesto, you ain't ish.
Yeah, but I got some information yesterday that just crushed all that.
Mm-hmm.
The information I got, that shit, yeah, I'm not worried about none of that.
You should. Yeah. You should.
Mm-hmm.
And what I tell you, I'm really hot at old buddy.
What we really just gotta focus on is just getting your attorney paid.
Yeah,
that's the thing. And I would have him try to handle all this.
Yeah.
Wow, Sonia actually has an idea that makes sense for a change. Maybe, Nesto, you need to focus on trying to get money to pay that lawyer. Right? Lawyer ain't gonna work for free. That's your main concern. Get that lawyer money up.
Because what's the name was going to do this? He's going to handle what he got already, which was whatever you had as far as December when you hired him on the book.
Yeah,
and then everything after that is I would put on. If you feel confident in this other attorney, I would put it on him.
Yeah, I am. That's I gotta pull that. Yeah.
Sonya, stop all that singing. She said the one that you hired on the books. So did he hire somebody off the books? Sonya, I swear, don't do a crime with Sonya. She always telling Nesto's business. You always saying stuff that you shouldn't say. Talking about some, hi, Julio. Ain't nobody supposed to know that he using Julio's pen. Julio probably don't even know that Nesto is using his pen. I'm just saying. Damn.
I got to figure out if it's a financial thing. If it's a financial thing, then I'm not going to be able to make my move what I tried to make. So I'm hoping that's not it. But I know I'm hoping it's not the case. That's all.
Yeah.
So we don't see. Something happened today for them to push that.
No, they're just pushing everything because they say everything. So let's see. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 right there.
Nesto either didn't know or he forgot that Roswell police kind of put out an all points bulletin. Like, listen, if you know this man and you came in contact with this man and you gave this man some money, okay, and he was supposed to sell you a car, he was supposed to trade your car in for you, okay, you gave him some keys and he said he gonna be right back and you ain't never seen your car again, okay, you gave him some money for an investment and never got what you were supposed to get that you paid for, you need to call us and let us know. We want to talk to you. So little by little, victims were coming forward. That's why the charges never came all at once, because victims were coming forward at different times. But Nesto forgot about that part.
Yeah, that's 8.
That's 8. The 5 sex charges plus the 3 theft charges.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Shit.
All right. Well,
that's it.
I thought they had something. But anyway, so I'll be going. This will be just a firecracker week right here. Firecracker week.
Firecracker week, isn't it? The truth will set you free.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm not worried. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
Sonya, that only applies when you ain't been committing crimes for 40 years. I'm just saying. Okay, the truth shall set you free unless you've been committing crimes for 40 years. The truth shall set you free unless you Nesto and ain't no truth in you. I'm just saying.
truth will set free.
The truth will
No, it's so.
That's why phone calls from prison put that on the thumbnail. The truth will set free. Because when you are Nesto, that's how you talk. Okay? Nesto's like, the truth will set free. The truth will set free. Okay, Nesto. We got you. We know what you was trying to say. Okay. Go ahead and take your bottom row of teeth out and go ahead and put them in a jar. You good. you good.
Yeah. So, it'll be all right.
Get together.
Yeah. I ain't gonna complain. If it don't work with this person right here, I'm gonna just have to deal with the public defender. That's what it came. This is gonna take longer. But, hey. This is what it is. Yeah. All thing about this is just how they're gonna consolidate all these cases together when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
That's what I got to figure out. And that shit could take forever.
That is true.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
It ain't gonna take forever, Nesto. It's gonna take about a year, and it's gonna culminate, okay, or consolidate, as you said, in a RICO. Okay, that's what you're looking at. You're gonna be looking at a RICO with all those theft by deception and all those victims, okay, going across state lines and everything else, all up and down the Georgia coast, from the east to the west, from the north to the south, okay, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, okay. You're gonna get that RICO. And all them charges gonna culminate, including that bigamy charge. So yeah. And it ain't gonna take forever. It's just gonna feel like forever.
But here it comes together.
And all that singing that song you're doing into that doggone phone ain't gonna help. Okay, you gonna end up with a public defender. See, Nesto was banking on Shirley to pay for this lawyer. He was not banking on her cutting out when she did. Okay, she cut out at a good time for her, wrong time for Nesto's.
Yeah, it comes together quickly.
Right. Just kind of brainstorm and kind of figure out, money.
Right. All right. That's what I got to figure out. I will.
That's what you got to figure out. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I love you.
Later.
Call me later.
All right.
On 5. Bye.
See, he didn't have to figure out money with Shirley. Okay, now we're going to do a part 2 on this. So we will start at call 4. Nesto tells Sonya that Dion talked to Shirley. He didn't have to do a figure it out on his own. Okay, he had a wife that was dependable. Yeah, that singer was getting on my nerves. Okay, getting on my nerves. Post Jerome said, the truth will set free if and only if you're not lying. Facts. Okay. Nesto was full of so much hope back then, and Sonya was just filling his head, just making him think that, he was gonna get out. He was gonna bond out. He was gonna sue a few folk. Okay, he gonna get it back. Right? Remember the time? Do you remember the time? Nesto said he was gonna get it back. Okay, which basically told the prosecution that the second he get out, he's going to go right back to doing whatever he was doing to put him in there, because Nesto wasn't gonna stop. But unfortunately, we have to stop for the night. We are at 2 hours and 17 minutes, y'all. And some of y'all got to go to work tomorrow, okay? Everybody can't be like Sonya, okay? We can't just, lay on our damn back all damn day and, and just go outside to walk the dog and that's it. We ain't got that luxury, okay? We like luxury, and because we like luxury, okay, and we ain't scamming people and ain't trying to get 10 good players, but because we like luxury, I should say, we have to go to our black jobs. Okay, we have to go to our DEI jobs. Okay, we got to go to our 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 or whatever schedule it is that you work. But some of us got to go. We got to go to work. All right. This has been fun. Thank you guys so much for being on again. Sorry about my tardiness. That is never my intention to keep you guys waiting at all. In 30 minutes, that was a lot. But thank you guys for tapping in any own way. So look here. If you didn't like the video on the way in, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. All right. If you have never subscribed to this channel, but you've been watching for a little while, you're feeling the vibe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your girl. All right. We're trying to get to 10,000 and we need your help to do it. All right. Look here. It's a Wednesday. All right, hump day. You got 2 more days until the week is over. Be safe, be at peace, and keep your nosy ass eyes to these YouTube streets, baby. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.